Bismillah, man. Forgive me for the interruption, man, for the live. Let's get back to it. You know what I mean? I was saluting my man Asim Saju, man. I wanted him to be my introduction to the live. You know what I mean? Of my brothers. I am my brother's keeper, man. This is where we coming from. I'm influenced by the pain when people feeling this real here. So many of us lost and caught up in all the thrill here. You ain't gotta worry, just a man here to make a difference. I'm putting my life on the line, cause it was written. I'm influenced by the pain when people feeling this real here. So many of us lost and caught up in all the thrills here. Trying to make a difference. Black man, this is dangerous. But what it is just the power of changing us. It's not about the fame with us. No, we left the streets for the thing, but the gangster is still paying with us. Islam is the truth and the savior. When you're moving through this world all alone, try to let it go. Mistakes we make, we cry for days. It might look like we're losing, but it's just a race. We ain't here to stay. No, protect our families by any means and fight before we turn away. Willing to die for what I believe. This ain't just words, I'm on the turn. It's just for me. It's for the pain when people feeling this real here. So many of us lost and caught up in all the thrill here. You ain't got to worry, just a man here to make a difference. Put my life on the line, cause it was written. So many of us lost and caught up in all the thrills here. Just a man trying to make it right. Put my life on the line, cause it was written. I had a dream that my people got along, and now we struggle in the country of our own. No more being consumers, and the killer to consume. See about the working hard to support them and give them room. No more riots, no more protesting. What you think they just gonna stand there and hold weapons? Wanna move hands up and they gonna shoot. To bring us down and keep us down is what they came to do. But we gon' change that. This is just a plain fact. We're dealing with murderers, so gates where you aim at. Educate ourselves. We need to come together. The aim is to change this condition forever. No more crazy foolishness to get you killed. Strategy for murderers is how this country was built. So be prepared to be legally strapped and get ready for the grave. Sleep is a fact. I'm influenced by the pain, man. We lost, man. We got work to do. Love you too, cuz. Sure. Said we influenced by the pain, man. It's heavy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy upon us, man, guide us and protect us and give us the ability to be a benefit to not just you or myself, but for us all, man. Like I was talking to a brother and our purpose was for to teach what I am my brother's keeper about. What is I'm my brother's keeper, man? That means I am my brother's keeper. You feel me? I'm for my brother if he need me. And vice versa. This is how it should be. But are we really have we experienced that, man? Are we really open up for that, man? Because our hearts are so hard. We so defensive. And when you defensive and changing your conditions, man, it's kind of hard to change them. Because you're not really knowing if it's going to work or not, because you ain't never done it before, because it's new. So you scared of new. So you continue to do the same thing and it ain't working. But you're looking for a different outcome, man. So for us as brothers, man, and sisters, man, here in America, man, talking to the Muslims and those that are yet to become believers, man, like there's only one God, man, and he created us with a divine purpose, man.
And it's to worship him and him alone, man. Not to associate no partners, but to trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You feel me? So inshallah ta'ala, we get there. We get here, man. We move in accordance to where we supposed to go. You know what I mean? So there's a surah that I want to read the English translation from the Quran. You know what I mean? And it's close to the heart because it comes from where I come. I can relate to it. And it's from Surah Ali Imran, ayat 103, 102 and 103. It says, O you who believe, observe your Lord, observe your duty to Allah with right observation, and die not except with those who have surrendered unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And hold fast all of you together to the rope of Allah and do not separate. And remember Allah's favor is upon you, how you were enemies, and he made your friendships between your hearts so that you became brothers by his mercy and his grace, and how you were upon the brink of the fire and he saved you from it. Thus Allah makes clear his revelations unto us that we may be guided. That's a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He wants to guide us, man, from the brinks of the fire. But our differences is what has been dividing us. And our differences aren't really big enough differences that should stop us from moving forward. Like we should be looking at the greater good and the things that we're striving to do as a community. Allah says, save yourself, save your family, save your community. And it's a process in that. But we have to get through those processes to understand what our work is supposed to be. You feel me? So when I look at myself, I look at, well, how can I better me and share what I'm doing to help my brother or help my sister? Like, how do we help each other and pass it around and to build the family structure? Because the family structure weak, man. Anybody can turn their back on anybody for any reason at any moment. That's weak. There's no unity. That means it can be destroyed that fast. Meaning it ain't built upon nothing. That's why deen is so important, man, because it gives us a foundation. It gives us where we all got a commonality. Like we trying to get back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like this is the objective of the believer, is to get back to your Lord, man. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us down here as a punishment for our disobedience in paradise. So how you expect for it to be perfect? We got to get back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's paradise, meaning our actions, not our tongue, not just talking. It's an act of walking in it. Walking, as they say, walking in faith, believing in that what your Lord say is true. Accepting your shortcomings, seeking forgiveness, and keep going. Become better. Become a good brother. Become your brother's keeper. Be somebody that somebody can depend upon, call upon. They know that your loyalty and your heart is in it for real, man. Shit ain't temporary. You ain't made up. You can't make this. You can't front with this. It's authentic, man. You can't buy this at the store, B. This ain't to be bought, man. This is in you because it ain't on you. You can't act like this. When you got love for the people, man, your actions show that you got love for the people, man. Feel me? Allah says, save yourself, your family, your community, man. It's a parallel that if one isn't done first, the other one doesn't benefit, then no one else benefits from it. It stops and it's destroyed. So identifying this is only right to be corrected. You don't just allow brokenness to stay broken if you know how to fix it. Change the condition. Mankind, we human. We got to have a little bit more humility and less arrogance. We got to know that we can learn something different than what we've been taught. If that ain't working, can't be praising on something that ain't working. If it ain't working for you, man, time to do something different. And it's okay. If you want better, if you cool with your condition, don't complain about it. If you want to do something different, do something different. Keep seeking something different. This is what brotherhood is about, wanting different. for your want for yourself what you want for your brother, man. You feel me? Like, we got to want for ourselves. I want the same for you what I want for me. I don't want to see you down and I'm up. I don't want to be down I'm down and you up and you ain't lifting me. I'm going to feel away. So I understand the heart. It's the heart that we got to work on, because we got to have care and compassion, consideration, and concern for one another. And if that's something that we lack, we got to get it back. We can't continue to keep saying what we ain't doing. Oh, niggas ain't, and we be niggas ain't, and then niggas won't. Do something different. Keep saying what you won't do. Start talking about what you willing to do, and then when you get with those that's doing what you trying to do, and we do it together, man, like a unit, man. And they can't stop us strong, man. Only us stop us, man. If we know our value, man, we can maximize it. It's on us, though. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody outside of us, man. We got to change our conditions. Allah said, I will not change the conditions of a people until they change what's within themselves. That's us changing us, man. Identifying the error in us, man. Looking to correct us, dog. It ain't about nobody else, what they doing. They gonna do what they were created to do, man. Quit acting like that's your bit. You don't know the outcome of them or what their purpose was, man. You suspecting, assuming, assumptions. How do you benefit off of assuming what someone else is there to do to you? You don't benefit, man. Something in your head making you think this. We got to identify what our holes are, our weaknesses are, and look to correct them and fill them. Not just allowing them to linger because you don't want to show nobody your holes. You're trying to patch up a hole that's big as in your heart. Ain't even no heart there. Hole there, huge. Because the heart dark and hard. It's been hurt so long and so much. Ain't even got no room to love. Got no room to even accept love or give love. It's just hard. Who want to walk around with a heart like that and then die like that? And then got to get raised like that on judgment? Who want that? I don't want that. And I don't want that for those that I love, man. So I'm going to convey the message that the Lord has given me to those that I love. Those who benefit is for you. Those that it ain't for, man, alhamdulillah, man, you catch it next time. Or when your time comes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places mankind in positions he chooses them to be in. Be okay with your position, and if you want to increase your rank, move up in rank, man. It's a process to moving up in rank, though. You don't just automatically become a general and you ain't even had an opportunity to be a private. How you want to move up in these ranks? You don't even know what comes with each level. But I'm my brother's keeper, though. So it's our job to teach it. Share it. You know what I mean? Get with me, man. It's live here, though, but you feel me? Get with me, man. Let's change our conditions, man. This is for us, man. You know what I mean? It ain't about me. I'm a vessel that I feel like Allah is using. Just a vessel. And I want the reward for my creator. So I don't even look at who want it or who own it. I'm looking at it for whoever it gravitate towards. You feel me? Like, this is from Allah. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I want the good deed to come with it, homie. I ain't tripping on nothing else. It has nothing to do with you or your acceptance or nothing. Allah created Taj, man, and he's a different creation, man. I'm not like those that I'm not whoever you thought I was, neither, man. I'm not him. I've been him already. It's a different chapter, man. He's back there somewhere. That guy you may have known, man, but this different guy, man. And, you know what I mean? My intentions are sincere, man. I want for my brother what I want for myself, man. I want paradise, man. I want, you know what I mean? My block to my boardroom is paradise, man. Feel me? Everybody's boardroom different. My boardroom is paradise, man. That's what I'm striving for, and I only get there by the mercy of my Lord. So I gotta be increasing my good deeds if I'm beckoning on the mercy of my Lord to open up the gates for me. Because I'm a ratchet creation, man. I'm fallible. I got human ways, man. I ain't no better than nobody else. I ain't no saint. I'm a sinner. Just asking for forgiveness, man. I'm not arrogant to act like I don't need forgiveness, though. I know my shortcomings and I seek the mercy for my creator. I don't do this, it's not for show. I just share it because I know it's needed. And what good is to me to have it and I don't distribute it? To me, that's selfish on my part. Because I ain't distributing into the medicine to the sick. It's my fault. I'm holding it in. I got the medicine, but won't get none to the sick. I don't want to die like that. I don't want nobody to be able to shot and take none of my good deeds. I ain't shooting like that, man. I want all my deeds, man. I'm deed chasing. It's a difference than the street life. You know what I mean? I want to change our conditions. I don't want us to have to need the streets. That's where I want our money to go. But we don't need the streets. And then what? What we gonna do then? When we don't need the streets no more, the money ain't the issue. That's the conditions I'm working to changing. I ain't trying to come to the table without being able to. I can't tell you to get out the streets if I ain't got nothing better for you. That's just honest. I can't come tell you to get out the streets, man. That ain't my job, man. My job is to convey a message to you and hopefully you get what it's meant for you to get and the law remove you from the streets. You feel me? And the law change your conditions where you don't need the streets no more. It's my dua for us not to need the streets. So I understand, but we got to know how to get out the streets. It's a process to get out the streets, dog. That shit is an addiction like the drug. You boys think the drug addict is addicted. Niggas try to get out the streets and can't be Mitch, can't be Rico, can't get the people to call your name. You lose that fame. Now you boys won't commit suicide, man. You gotta leave that stuff alone. That's an addiction, boy. That life is an addiction. Hov been telling us a long time about that addiction, dog. I came up in the '90s, so I've been picking up game the whole trip. And the law removed me. He removed me, so I wasn't out here the whole time with most of y'all, man. The law was taking me, putting me in a cage where I had to reflect and get back to what I needed for this mission right here. And I got this in the pen. With other believers that love me, man, for me, that want it better for me. I was wild. And the Lord changed my conditions. Can change my heart. Man, stay focused, man. I don't want to, this is for us, man. For us, by us, man. No one's going to come in and save us. No one's coming to save the day. If we don't change our conditions, if we don't work on bettering ourselves as a community, man, we're going to suffer, man. And no one's going to be able to help us, man, because we ain't looking to help ourselves. Can't expect nobody to come help nobody that ain't helping themselves. You ain't going to do it. So how could you expect it? So let's get some traction. Let's start moving. Allah going to bring aid when we start working. Allah is the most merciful. He can say being it is and our conditions can change. Don't get stuck in your ways and how you think it is right now like it's going to be like that forever. Depending on your outcome, it can get greater or it can get worse. Levels change up and down. You never know which side you may be on. That's why you can't judge it or you can't judge no one else because you may never know when you've been there or when you might get at that level. You feel me? Everybody get to at that level at times, man. And we got to be okay with getting the lesson to get out that lesson or get out that level. Because it's level to the game, man. It's level to life. It's levels in school. It's levels in education. It's levels in ranks. It's levels in the army. It's levels in the military. You can't. Wa alaikum salam. Rahmatullah wa barakatuh. What's up, Ramadan Mubarak? To the ox, man. My ox, man. I love y'all, man. Yeah, man. So these are the conditions that we talking about changing. Starting with self. This is a self-reflector. I am my brother's keeper. That's for self. That has nothing to do with outside of us changing our conditions. My thing is teach your life, save a life, man. If you teach a life, you can save a life, man. The more lives I can save, man, the more rewards I get in the grave, man. Our intentions is different. Mine is about this is about America. This is about our culture. This is about how do we change our conditions, man. Hey, Auntie, I love you too. I see you in the A down there. Alhamdulillah, I love you. Yeah, alhamdulillah. I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. Keep staying focused. Don't let the dunya mislead you. Because the dunya has an ability to mislead us because his whole objective is to mislead us. So we got to look at it like it's the opponent. If your natural inclination is to go right and you going left, man, you gotta learn to fight that within self, man. That's a self fight. That has nothing to do with outside of you. You feel me? This is about correcting the inside of the heart, dog. It ain't got nothing to do out there. I know you there, and it's time. I'm giving you heads up right now. It's time. I need you. So let's get ready. Let's get ready because it's about to come down to the come down, and we got to be prepared for it. All of us. We got to be ox strong out here, man. Any of my ox, man. You feel me? Like if you own it, man, you own it. If you ain't, that's cool. But those that own it, we got to get together, man. Tighten these ranks up, man. Across the board, all across, we got to be on same line, same wavelength. Because if not, we don't know what happened, and all of our families at stake. And if we all right with that, then you stay over there with yours and protect yours by yourself. But if you understand the importance of the unit and the family structure and us coming together, man, let's tighten these ranks up, man. Ain't no time to keep talking about it, running or beating around the bush, talking about, oh, I you from over here, I you from over there, I'm from this sect, I'm over here. Man, tighten the ranks up, dog. Wars on our heels, dog. Are you paying attention? Are you watching what's going on? What they allowing to go on to make you fearful without no points of protection mentally? We can't even prepare mentally because we so caught up in the emotional. They've been killing us all the time, bro, and now we just continue to keep thinking that it's about one person's life. Everybody's turn is going to go when it go. But when I look at what they trying to do, this is a fear tactic that's being perpetuated within the system, man, based upon people getting away with murdering you. This is what they telling you. Oh yeah, they can get away with murdering niggas now. So guess what? It makes the opponent more treacherous because there ain't no value on your life now. And you steady trying to follow their structure and follow their mission, but you ain't tightening your ranks. And you get your wings clipped. And we just marching and rallying as if the opponent wasn't designed to clip our wings. How we gonna march and rally over and we in war? Ranks is weak, man. And until we change the ranks, man, and tighten them up, man, we gonna keep being dealt with like that. Period. I don't care what angle it's coming from. Until we tighten up all the way around the board from every angle, we are the producers of what we need. We gotta produce what we need, man. We can't keep going to someone else to give the things that we need, man. We have to be the producers. There's too many of us that's geniuses, man, that got gifts from Allah, man. There's too many of us got it. And if we're not utilizing our gifts, man, what are they for, man? There's no value. I agree, ain't he? But if we don't have no values on our lives, what expect someone else to? That's not their objective, is to have value in our lives. They never had value in our lives. They don't even look at your life as the same as theirs. U.S. Constitution, you're 3/5 of a man. U.S. Constitution, man. So it says where your value lie at the beginning. That's why they can murder you like that, because your value is different than theirs. You expendable. So if you ain't coming together collectively and we ain't bringing value to ourselves collectively as a unit, we going to stay getting our wings clipped. And we ain't going to never learn how to fly. The opponent is real, man. The opponent is real. But us tightening up the ranks, it's mandatory. And those that's not tightening in the ranks, Don't act like you're supposed to be in the ranks when they get to that point. We got to quit pussyfooting and playing with this thing like it's a game. We got to tighten it up. And that means by any means necessary. You got to start at home first. It ain't got nothing to do with outside of us. We ain't even ready for war. War came out, we lose. We lose. We ain't prepared for war collectively. If they just decided to start clipping our wings, dog, we're not prepared for war, man. We're going to run in fear. And we're going to kill. We kill each other. We scared to kill the opponent. It's just a fear that they placed in us a long time ago. And not to say this is our job to kill anyone. I'm saying the way that they're clipping our wings, what's going to be the response, man? You think people are going to keep allowing them to clip our wings and just to be able to walk around as if it's okay without no consequences? They're looking to create casualties and create war. Shit only makes mathematical sense. They got to depopulate the population, man. It's population control. But they want you to kill. That's why they've been killing. We've been killing ourselves for a long time. They've been destroying us, imprisoning us, killing us, imprisoning us, killing us. And our strength is enormous. That's why we the opponent, and we don't even know we their opponent. Mankind. Man, Lord forgive us. That's a heck of an opponent. That's a heck of an opponent, man, when you don't know it's your opponent. But inshallah, we getting it. We're going to tighten up the ranks. I believe in us. I know we can do it. You feel me? I come from a strong bloodline. I seen it done before. I studied Black Wall Street. I studied Marcus Garvey. I studied Booker T. Washington. I read them books, man. It's all inside me, man. I'm full of it. The energy high. Now it's just economics. Got to get to the paper now. It's about getting that paper, increasing that bag, putting it in that circular economics account. Start making it into wealth and not just having paper. It's a difference between paper and wealth. You know what I mean? Your wealth is different. It's something that you can leave. That paper, it's gonna squander. Everybody gonna want a piece of it, and everybody gonna jack it off because they ain't hustle for it. So they ain't gonna appreciate it. So you create wealth, and everybody gotta be approved for what they acquire. It's not just getting passed down to you like that. Feel me? It'll go to somebody else in the family. Can't be just because you that particular blood, close relative. You might not be prepared for that part. We got to tighten the ranks all around the board, man. Because if not, we fail. And I ain't really in the failing, man. I ain't into coming in second and none of that, dog. I don't want to see no losses. I like that like my man Floyd Money May. I like 50-0. I ain't gonna tell you no story. I like Money May on that, man. You feel me? 50-0, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You can't never go into the game to go lose with a heart of a loser. How dare us? Any of us. So maybe we do what we're supposed to do. Get together collectively, build this wealth pattern economically, change our conditions and our health, our wealth, and the way we prosper, and what it's all worth to us. May we do that as a community in every corner of the globe, starting here in the U.S. You know what I mean? But we on all coasts, West Coast to the East Coast, down south, West, South, East, and Southwest, or in all Midwest. So there's no areas that we lacking in. We strong all around the world, man. Islam is 50 billion. 2 billion, excuse me. That's how I must see it, 50 billion. But 2 billion strong at that, Muslims in the world. So I'm just reaching out to us. And those of us that ain't on that, hopefully you get to that. It's a beautiful thing. Change your life. Change mine. I'm just trying to help be a part of the solution and help change lives, man. I want for my brother what I want for myself. And I want paradise. And with paradise comes actions. So just tighten up our actions, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah.